Hi there, it's Tracy. I am so happy that you stopped by to see how I decorated my home for fall 2018. I've had several requests to share how I decorated my home. Now, my home is nothing fancy, it's just warm and cozy, and my style is primitive country. And so you will see that theme in that style throughout my home. So if you would like to see how I decorated my home for fall 2018, stick around and I will take you through. Starting here in my kitchen, I just made this little floral arrangement for my kitchen window sill. Now I will have a how-to. I did this using no glue, no styrofoam, and no cutting of any of these flowers. That's coming up on my channel very soon. Here is my favorite place to decorate in my home. It is my mantle area, and I just have this wooden mirrored frame that I got from a craft show, and I just have that above my mantle, above my faux fireplace. And these square pumpkins, I did do those a couple of years ago. I will have a link to those in the description below. And I just have all kind of fall little goodness, some fall leaves that I have intertwined with some grapevine. Just fall goodness. I just like the more traditional fall colors. Those little sequin pumpkins are from the Dollar Tree. What they're sitting on is some iron candlesticks I got from Goodwill. That Happy Fall, Y'all Burlap and Wood signed is from a local gift shop here in my hometown, and I just have it setting here on my mantle with all kind of fun fall goodness. Just have a garland that it's a grapevine garland that I have just added some extra leaves and some pumpkins, just really pretty. And I have a wooden box that I've turned over, and then I have my iron pumpkin with a little sequin pumpkin on the inside. And then I know you can't really see it in the picture, but I have some yellow lights that I picked up from the Dollar Tree this year in the Christmas section, and they are the perfect color for this autumn decor. Just really, really pretty. And then I have this rag garland that I picked up from Michael's this year. And then I have a couple of strands of lights just kind of intertwined through that, just kind of hanging. I love garlands and banners and all kind of things. So if I can find a place to stick a garland or a banner, I am game with that. Here is a picture that I shared on Instagram this past week of this area at night. It is my absolute favorite area in my home. I just love it. It's just so warm and cozy and just perfect for the fall season. Here in front of my fireplace, I have my little revamped pumpkin. Now, this pumpkin was just really plain. I got it for $8 over at Dollar General, and I jazzed it up with some painting, some doodling, and one of my rustic bows. So I will link to how I make those bows in the description below if you would like to check that out. Over here, I have one of those buffalo check table runners from Hobby Lobby. Got that this year. And I just have that watering can. I get asked quite a bit about that watering can. I got that in the craft section at Walmart. And then the flowers are just Dollar Tree flowers. And then I have a little berry garland, like a candle garland. And then here, this little area right here, I just have a wooden stand that I got from a local shop, but I'm sure you can get those at Hobby Lobby or something. And I just have some fall garland kind of wrapped around there, as well as some more of those yellow lights from Dollar Tree. I got the little red truck from Dollar General. And then I have a little sign that says blessed, as well as a white pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. I got that white pitcher from Goodwill, and I just stuck some Dollar Tree flowers in there. Here I have one of those mason jar rings, little pumpkins. And then I have this rusty tin can that has these burlap sunflowers in there. Now I did buy these burlap sunflowers. I didn't make them, but they're just so cute. And then here in the corner, I have that fall is here little girl, and she just kind of stands there with her little sign. And then I have some decoration. I love to decorate with the bed springs, and I get questions about that. Where do I get my bed springs? Free mattresses, guys. Free mattresses. If you have somebody that'll take it apart for you and cut all the bed springs, you have some rusty bed springs. I like that look, but you can definitely spray paint them. Here are my buffalo check gingham pumpkins. I do have a DIY tutorial coming up on that. I have it filmed. I just need to edit it and upload it to my channel. That's coming up. And then I have these little pumpkins. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of this stuff. Here is another area I like to decorate. I just have my burlap pumpkins that I've created this year. I'll link to those. And I just have one of those cotton little doodads from Hobby Lobby. The Welcome Fall is a pumpkin I painted a few years ago, long time ago. It's been with me many years. I also, another thing I like to decorate my home with are these spools. I get those like at antique shops because they are in their natural state. I don't want to paint them. I want them to have all the worn love. That's what I like. This little, I think it's for a candle, but I just have little pumpkins in there, little basket. And then here's my 3-tier tray. I did participate with Arlene from Arlene's Country Corner and Kim from Sweet Daisy Creations. I participated in their little 3-tiered challenge a couple weeks ago. I'll link to that video if you'd like to see that. I actually show you exactly how I put all of this tray together. Here I have another watering can. I got that from a local shop, but you can get those watering cans anywhere. And there's another one of those spools. That one has some paint on it. The Hello Fall Pumpkin is from Target. Then right over here, I have a little pumpkin patch. I have a hay bale. I like to leave the plastic on the hay bale because I don't like all that, you know, hay everywhere, and I just have it draped with some pit berries and then all kind of pumpkins. Have a little pumpkin patch over here. And then I have the pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes sign from the Dollar Tree. I have these little pumpkins. I have a little can, little galvanized can. The Scarecrow Hat I did just last week. I'll link to that. It's using one of those witch hats from the Dollar Tree. And then here is my little Scarecrow girl sitting on my little ladder. Just have her propped up there, and she's just so sweet. And I have a little pit berry just kind of draped around. And then here is another little side table. This is actually an old sewing table that my husband took the sewing machine out, and I just have it here. And I have a chair, that's an extra chair that I have here in my dining room, but I've turned it, you know, where the back is to the window, and I use it to decorate. So I have another little truck from Dollar General, and then I just have some little pit berries just draped around that. And then here is my two pumpkins from when I did the DIY Rustic Pumpkins, another painted pumpkin. I have just some fabric sunflowers, and then another one of those cotton fall things from Hobby Lobby. I got this little wagon from a wheelbarrow from Target, as well as those pumpkins. And then I just have a bushel. I just like to stick little leaves in there. And then I have, I got some little napkins. I got 6 napkins from Hobby Lobby, and I just have 2 of them kind of butted up together. Here is my lantern that I did, as well as my tray. I participated with Arlen and Kim in their lantern challenge as well, so I have a video on that. I got those tall pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, and I just have them stuck in one of those bed springs. I just have, in my lantern, I have just little fairy lights. So I just have, in my tray, I have a little buffalo check napkin, and then I just have buffalo check pumpkins. I got those early in the season, like in August, from Hobby Lobby. I know a lot of people have asked about that. I did make the funky bow using Arlen's expertise on that. Check out her channel if you would like to learn how to make these funky bows. Then right here I have my truck from Target. That was a splurge this year. I just love it. I love the color. I love the wooden bed. And I just have one of those harvest signs from the Dollar Tree. Inside of it, I just have some of those burlap pumpkins that I created. And I also have a video on that. I like to decorate with napkins because, you know, you just can kind of give it character by just giving it a little wave. Now here are my DIY rustic pumpkins. I did a video on those. I showed you the 2 on my little side table that I said was a sewing table, but here's my little 3 set that actually they were meant to be 2, but I ended up making a mistake, and so many of you have commented and said thank you for sharing your mistake, because my mistake turned into this beautiful little masterpiece. I added the 3rd pumpkin, and let me tell you, it was a huge hit. Here is another 3-tiered tray. This is a little galvanized tray. My Burlap Garland. I got that at Hobby Lobby this year, and I'm really into the buffalo check for decorating this year. That garland was like only $9.99, and then I got 40% off. I mean, I can't make it for as cheap, you know, as cheap as I can buy it. So I just have this little side table. I don't know, what do you call it? Cabinet. Sorry. Cabinet. Anyway, and I just have a little sign from the Dollar Tree. Here on the back of my front door, I have a eucalyptus wreath. This is from the Cracker Barrel, and I loved it so much I didn't want to take it down. And to my delight, this burlap pumpkin fits perfect in there. I just hung it on the hook. I have a door hanger, as you can see, and I just hung it through that little wreath. I just love it so much. I do have a video for this burlap pumpkin. If you would like to check that out, I will have it linked below. Then over here I have just a little side table that's butted up against my faux fireplace, and I just have a tin can with some fall florals in there. And then I have just some little faux pumpkins that's kind of sitting around the little table, as well as my little scarecrow. That little scarecrow has been with me for a few years. Okay, my little dining table is decorated with buffalo check placemats. And then I created this little box. I will have on my channel, I'll have a tutorial of how I made this. That pumpkin is an LED pumpkin I got from Dollar General. And I just decorated the box. I just have all kind of fall goodness in there. This is the centerpiece of my table. My home is nothing fancy, but I just love my little cozy home.